Who do you got? Who do you guys think will take the biggest leap in 2003? And I really want you guys to think about this in terms of like, don't just say Jalen Hurts or one of these superstars. I want an underrated player that you think will take the biggest leap this year.
Yep. Go ahead, Smitty.
You say underrated?
Yeah.
I'm going Jordan Davis.
Yes.
I've been going Jordan Davis the whole time, man. I think the problem is, BG, people expect him to be something that he's not supposed to be.
I think he's just going to be a hole filler.
They're looking for Aaron Donald, and he's not Aaron Donald. He's not the sack guy. He can get sacks, but he's going to be that guy. When you look at the stats, when he on the field, they're going to keep people under double-digit rushing yards attempts. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep people, 3-4 yards per carry type deal. He gonna be that guy, man. I think this year he really gonna step it up. I think it's for sure Jordan Davis.
And I think it's Jordan Davis too, but I think it's for another reason. I think that reason that you just said is what they all expect for him to be that guy that's gonna keep her run defensive.
No, I think he can.
I think he's gonna get I think he's gonna get double-digit sacks.
Ooh, I ain't see that much. I got him at 6 and a quarter.
I see double-digit sacks. I'm seeing the most terrifying defensive tackle in the football league ever. He's going to recreate the position. Like, that's why we drafted him last year. And, like, the fact that when he was a rookie, those first couple games, we were top 5 and run stop, and he did his job there. He got hurt. It took 2 games, like I said, to 2 games before Howie went and got Sue and Limbaugh because, like, they expected the team with, Hargraves and Milton Williams and I think Tulopu got hurt too. But he thought these guys were going to be able to hold the fort down until Jordan Davis got back. They couldn't hold the fort down. We went out and got Limbaugh Joseph and Dominican Sue. And then at that point, it became a red shirt year for Jordan Davis. And then you look who he's got to learn from: Sue, Joseph, Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, some of the best DTs to ever play the position. And when I seen that quote where he says, "I understand my expectations, I'm ready to meet them," I'm telling you, what did we freak out about last year in the draft? How the hell someone that big move that fast? How the hell someone that big have that much athleticism? He didn't get to show it last year. He was a rookie. But I'm telling you, this year, Jordan Davis is about to change the DT position as a whole. Like, what you think is great. Because Aaron Donald was a beast with freakish athleticism. And I think Jordan Davis had that same, but he's also like 6'8", 340 pounds, where you gotta, no matter what, like for me, his floor is sucking up double teams and triple teams. That's a floor. His ceiling is double-digit sacks because I think that is what's really gonna be. You gotta think another thing too.
So you got him like Sap?
Yeah. Another thing you gotta realize too about him is after the season we had last year, what is every team spending their time on this offseason? How the hell are we going to stop the edge rush from the Philadelphia Eagles with Hargrave, Nolan Smith, BG, Sweat? These guys they almost broke the sack record. So how are we going to stop that? That's what teams are really focusing on this offseason. And I think with Jordan Davis' athleticism, while they're focusing on the outside, he's going to come in that middle. He's going to get those sacks.
He better.
Yep. So go ahead, ask everybody the question again, BG.
So who's your underrated player, that will make the biggest impact this year, basically?
Yeah.
I like Jordan Davis because I like Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean. One, because
Nakobe Dean, yeah.
We don't know what we gonna get out of Nakobe Dean. He barely got any defensive snaps last season. And he's supposed to be coming in and expect to be a starter, middle linebacker, wear the green dot, all that. Like, that's a huge step. So we need him to take a huge leap. He didn't get that much time last season. He didn't get that many reps last season. He was going into the draft as one of the top players in the draft. It was him and Devin Lloyd, boom, boom. And then he ends up falling so far down and then not being able to see the field. So I feel like all that has gotten to him, and it should be giving him some motivation, just like Jordan Davis. Especially with the new Bulldogs coming in, and it's all Nolan and Jalen. And last year we got 2 big stars from Georgia off the defense that we were super stoked and excited about, and we were saying the same G last year. We got Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean. Oh my gosh, they know each other so well. Nobody's gonna know what to do with them. They got all this chemistry, blah, 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 blah. And it turned into nothing for us.
It turned into top 5 rush defense for a rookie. Like, you impacted our defense that much, we were top 5 in rushing because no one can run on us because he was there.
Yep.
So, like I said, we thought they was gonna be a game changing duo, and then we got another duo this draft, and now all eyes is on them. So I feel like that's really gonna put the pressure on them in the best way to be like, hold up, don't forget about that 2022 draft class. Don't forget about them 2022 Bulldogs, because those 2 are what we're hoping to get out of Dean and Jordan Davis their rookie year. But Jordan Davis said it in his press conference. He was like, he didn't have the impact he wanted to have last season. He's got to get his conditioning together. He feel like he's still a rookie himself. And he doesn't feel like he's above, like he doesn't feel like the old head to Jalen Carter and Nolan coming in as rookies, because he feels like he still is a rookie himself and he still has a lot to learn, a lot to prove. He's still getting his feet wet. So at least he got his mindset in the right place. But we're going to need something from all them Bulldogs. We done hyped this year up so much. This got to pan out, because some little boys was making some little good points after the draft. We was like, oh my goodness, we got Jalen, Nakobe, Jordan, and Nolan. And they was saying, what did Jordan and Nakobe do for y'all last season? And
we didn't need them. They just saying that because they want to say something. They already know they're starters ahead of them.
A broke clock is right twice a day, BG. A broke clock is right twice
a day.
So
tell me, Symone, which class will have the biggest impact? The 2023 Bulldogs or the 2000?
Well, we're going to need the 2022 Bulldogs to have the biggest impact. One of those Bulldogs is coming in and starting middle linebacker. Starting. Nakobe Dean going to have a huge impact just off rip. Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, and they going to be at camp, I guess, trying to figure out who's going to be the starting tackle. We know it's going to be a rotation, but Nakobe Dean got the most pressure on him. Nolan Smith got time. Hassan and Sweat, and they going to be starting off the edge, and Nolan's going to be coming in as a rotational piece. Nakobe Dean is getting thrown into that fire. So he got to be ready. So the 2022 class.
Ooh, I like it.
We spent a top pick on Jordan Davis. You going into your second year, he got to come in and be a big dog, and not just big, but a dog. We know you big, but we need a big dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. So the question, hold on. He changed the question. So it's 22 or 23.
He was saying which Bulldogs we need to have the biggest impact.
Yeah.
I think I agree with Symone. It has to be 22. Because Carter don't have pressure to start. Nolan Smith don't have pressure to start. Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean are in the tops of the rotation slot. I need them to have breakout seasons. I need them to be able to generate what we lost. Because if not, we in trouble.
Yeah, I agree with everybody too. Cause it's got to be Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean, because we saw Jordan Davis on the field a couple of times, but then he got hurt. We barely saw Nakobe Dean on the field outside of when we pulled our starters. So it got to be Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean. So go ahead, Mitch.
I said Nakobe Dean from the beginning.